I don't wish to speak ill of the dead, but she was a right pain in the butt. And on top of everything, she has to die just when I'm due to go off. Thank you, Mrs. Murdoch. Thank you very much.
But why bother hiding his homework? I had to. Oh, I see, you had to. I seem to have missed out on this vital new parenting skill. Tell me more.
Well, you know as well as I do, Jenny, what Nick's been like lately, ever since he went to that prefect camp, met that Charlotte girl.
Well, he has been a bit of a pain. But really, hiding his homework.
I just wanted the old Nick back. Anyway, it wasn't his homework, it was hers.
Charlotte's?
Rachel and I decided to do something about her, so we hatched a plot.
You and Rachel McKenna?
We thought we could bring him to his senses, but it didn't work out, so it was a waste of time.
Well, maybe you're doing the right thing.
What do you think so?
I do. He's driving me mad.
You know, it's very short notice to take a leave.
I'll only be gone for 24 hours.
Yeah, well, given the circumstances, I can hardly say no, can I?
Thanks, I really appreciate it.
You certainly get yourself into some interesting situations, Chris.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. 24 hours, I swear.
Not a moment longer. Pleasant daydreams?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Carmen.
Yeah.
That woman that died last night, Mrs. Murdoch.
Yeah, what about her?
You were the last one to nurse her, I gather.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. So what is it about Mrs. Murdoch?
Well, there seems to be a problem with her belongings. We're missing the usual inventory.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to do it last night. It was the end of my shift. I'll do it now.
Fine, drop it up to my office.
Sure. Hey, how did the autopsy go?
Well, it's pretty straightforward.
So it was a heart attack?
Yeah, a massive one.
Wonder what put that on?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious. She seemed fit as a fiddle to me.
Yeah, the autopsy showed a severely enlarged heart. Anything could have set her off. Sudden noise, overexcitement. Maybe she was reading the Woman's Weekly at the time.
Chris had no right to throw you out.
Oh, it's his place.
Well, it's my place too. You were our guest.
Hey, will you calm down? Now, one, it's not the end of the world, okay? And two, I really don't want to hang out with that sleaze a minute longer.
Yeah, but what about us?
Doesn't change anything. Just means I can't come to your place anymore. Hey, you worry too much. I gotta run. Okay, I'll see you later.
Two coffees.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry it took so long. The machine's playing up. The lead mechanism from the water main seems to have a fundamental design fault. It's either...
Well, it probably just needs cleaning. Gina does it all the time.
Yes, she did mention that. Do you mind if I have one of these?
Go for it. Did anything ever come of that posting in California you were looking at?
Yes, it did actually. A formal offer. It's rather fascinating. I forgot to tell them that I decided to stay on at Shortland Street, and in the meantime, well, they sent me this most generous offer.
Whoa. You want to buy Uncle Horne a Porsche?
It's not just the money. There's free accommodation and a chance to control my own research. What do you think?
Well, there's only one thing to say to that, Leonard.
Yes, I can't take it.
Well, I was about to say...
I wouldn't be comfortable with it. You know, I have to respect her feelings, and that's that.
Leonard, do you want to know what I think?
Thank you very much, honey. You've been most helpful. Now I have to get back to a batch of muffins I've been dealing to.
Did you get lucky?
Sorry?
With the lotto, did you win the big one?
No, I haven't checked it yet.
Running late?
You could say that. Is Jenny in?
It's a Sunday, Kirst.
Oh, yeah.
Busy girl.
I'll end up looking like an extra from Zombies, Dawn of the Dead from the
Sleep deprivation, huh? Young love.
Hardly, not with Greg. I'm a bit worried about Kirst. It all seems so one-sided.
Where have I heard that before?
Well, he turns up when he wants to, and she spends half her life waiting around by the phone.
And let me guess, when he does show up, he shoots through first thing in the morning. Am I right or am I right?
Kirsty says she doesn't mind, but deep down I think she must want more than that.
Sounds like someone should sort that boy out.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Sorry, I'm late. I'll make it up to you.
Putting social life before work, are we?
At least I have a life, Stephen.
Mortally wounded.
Oh, Dr. Warner. Mrs. Davies would like to know when she can be released.
Check with Ellen. She's got the details. I'm away till tomorrow morning if anyone needs to know.
Oh, is this important business?
Yes.
What kind of business? Blonde or brunette?
Redhead, if you must know.
A redhead netball team, don't we mean?
There's only 7 in netball. What about women's soccer?
Oh, get real, guys. It's away for a whole day and night.
Oh, it's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir in town.
Thank you and goodbye.
Well, don't overexert yourself.
That's a bit on the nose, isn't it? Taking time off at such short notice. Hope she's worth it.
He obviously thinks she is.
Typical Warner behaviour.
Hello, Mr. Olsen. Hope I didn't get you out of the bath this time. Is Charlotte home? Yeah, it's Nick. Yeah, same Nick. Oh. Well, could you please tell her that I rang? Thanks.
The trouble with Charlotte is she manipulates people. She spots their weaknesses, then praising them for her own benefit.
Well, that's a bit harsh, isn't it?
How else do you explain Nick doing her homework?
Till 2 o'clock in the morning. True. As far as I'm concerned, she's a bad influence on him. And she's a regular little minx.
She's a dweeb.
So what are we going to do about it?
We've got to set something up, I reckon. Something to shake him out of Charlotte's clutches.
Break the pattern.
Yeah. Any ideas?
Oh, I think I can come up with something. I do have 17 years of the Nick experience to work with.
Afternoon.
Hi. Hey, your daughter rang. Something about picking up some shoes.
Oh, thanks.
Sounded sweet.
Minnie. Bossy, insufferable, loud. She's a lot of things, but sweet.
I get it.
Hey, have you done the inventory on Mrs. Murdoch's belongings yet?
No, I'll do it shortly. No one's been in. Doesn't she have any relatives?
Oh, none that we can trace. Still, the police are onto it. They're bound to turn up someone somewhere.
Here's the Sunday paper if you want to check your lotto numbers.
Oh, I haven't got my ticket on me.
You've got to check these things straight away, Carmen. You never know when you're going to hit the big time.
I won lotto once.
Oh, wow. Which division?
4th, but it was still a couple of $100. Then I lost the ticket.
Oh, no. Did you find it?
Sure did. Under Minnie's bed in small, neat piles. Her rabbit had eaten it.
And you'd like me to do this one?
I think so. It's straightforward enough. But the child does have a congenital heart murmur.
Fine. That'll make a pleasant change.
I thought you might say that.
You got my surgery schedule there, Kirsty?
Sure.
3 arthroscopies. That should be a challenge. And a rhinoplasty. Why isn't Chris doing this? Too exciting for him?
Chris asked me for some time off and I approved it. Have fun with the rhinoplasty.
Time off, nice, eh? I wonder what he's up to. Or who he's up to.
Well, it's his life, I guess. This will cheer you up a bit. From Jackie in London.
Whoa, she got into that flash course at Guy's Hospital.
Did we ever think she wouldn't?
No. This is getting worse and worse, or better and better. I'm not quite sure.
What is?
Well, I just phoned UCLA to tell them I was turning down their research offer, and they didn't take me seriously.
You turned down an offer from UCLA?
They thought I was trying to force their hand, so they offered me another $20,000, a car, and an apartment overlooking Venice Beach. It's terrible.
Oh, it certainly is.
So you agree?
Oh, Leonard, for heaven's sake.
Leonard, just do it.
Look, it's everything you want. Do it.
Well, I must admit I'm tempted, but...
But what? Go for it.
What does Gina think?
Gina doesn't know.
Well, then tell her.
Oh, dear.
Hello, Mr. Olsen. Is Charlotte back yet? She was doing that last time I called. Oh, how long does it take to collect for some dumb charity? Oh, sorry, sir. I mean, if you could just tell me where she... What? Some people are so rude.
Having trouble getting hold of Charlotte?
Her father's stink. Won't tell me where she is, so I can't go and find her.
I'm sure she'll call back. Hey, if you're not doing anything, why don't we go out? Kill some time together.
You and me?
Yes. Quality time. I thought you approved of that.
Guess so. Have to get changed, though. Oh, hang on. All my good clothes are in the wash.
Well, what's wrong with what you're wearing?
These rags.
Well, they used to be your favourites.
Yeah, well, that was then. This is now.
She has cast a spell over you, hasn't she?
Who?
Charlotte.
Don't be speck. She's just got high standards. I got to live up to them, that's all.
I see. Well, I'm sure she'd approve of you taking your old mum out once in a while. Just for an afternoon.
Guess so.
Thank you.
Pleasure to be of service.
Yes, I rather got the impression it was.
Good.
I'm glad.
Well, well, well. Getting on swimmingly with the boss, are we?
Hey, babe, my best girl, getting a bit possessive.
Oh, get a grip, Greg. Flirting with Alex, seeing Kirsty. What kind of games are you playing?
Hey, I like Alex. There's no harm in that.
What about Kirsty?
My intentions with Kirsty are entirely above board, shipshape, up front.
She's a nice girl.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
And she's also very much hooked on you, and I don't want to see her getting hurt.
Threats.
Look, Kirsty is a friend of mine.
Yeah, okay. I, Greg Feeney, being of sound mind and even sounder body, do solemnly swear that Kirsty Knight is the only woman in my life.
Good.
At the moment. Except for you.
You're hopeless. Yes. Just remember, I've warned you, okay?
Man, I've had it up to here with Chris Warner. First he throws Tony way out of the flat, then he has the gall to swan off somewhere at 5 minutes' notice.
Yeah, nice for some. I need time off too, you know, and for good reason, but though I get it, no, he gets his just like that. The man is an inconsiderate animal.
Well, he doesn't know how to treat house guests.
He doesn't want to be around you and Tianama. Look, he can't hold down a decent relationship, right? So he can't handle the thought of anyone else having one.
That is really mean. Chris has a lot to work through. It's just unlucky that he hasn't found the right woman yet.
Well, he's auditioned enough of them.
He's not normal. He needs help.
What do you know about normal?
Ginny, you're back on deck pretty quickly.
Don't worry, I'm taking it easy.
Good.
I've got this potion that my Auntie Sophia whipped up for me.
Really, what's in it?
I don't know, have a sniff.
Smells like brandy.
Well, I'm only taking a sip or two a day. It's an old family recipe.
Like to meet your Auntie Sophia sometime. So how are you feeling nowadays?
Well, physically, I'm just fine, but spiritually, there's this void.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your pregnancy not working out.
Well, it's not that. I mean, I'm okay about that. It's just, well, I've been away from the coffee shop and I come back and it's just sort of all blur, you know? Same old things, same old people.
Feel like you want to change?
Yeah, big change. The bigger the better.
Have you told Leonard how you feel?
I can't.
Why not?
Well, he needs stability at the moment. He's been through that big confidence crisis and everything, and...
Has he told you that?
Well, no, but I know he does.
I think you should talk to him. Tell him you want to change. And there's no point in having secrets between the two of you. For all you know, he might want to change too.
Well, he'd tell me.
Doctor's orders, Gina. Talk to your husband.
This is weird.
What's weird about it? I love bowling.
Since when?
Since always. It's been my secret passion.
Yeah, so secret you've never done it till now.
Oh, well.
Fancy seeing you two here.
Hi, Nick.
Hi.
We should have a game. Youngies versus oldies.
Excellent idea. You and Rachel?
Try and stop me.
This is gross.
You okay, Leonard?
Oh, yes, fine. Couldn't be better.
Are you sure about that?
Actually, no. It's this job offer. I don't know how to put it to Gina.
Have you tried?
No, not yet.
No time like the present.
Yes, quite. That's the problem.
All you have to do is talk to her.
Yes, I know, but sometimes talking to Gina isn't as straightforward as one might expect.
You want the job, don't you?
Yes?
I get the feeling it's pretty important in terms of the research side of things, your career.
Yes.
So what we're saying is you'd kill to do it.
Yes.
Easy, just tell Gina that. Hey, if you guys can't talk about something as big as that...
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, Leonard, I didn't mean to offend you. Go and see Gina. You might be pleasantly surprised. Hey, I think you're neat, Leonard. I think you deserve this break. I bet Gina will too. Do it!
Have we taken a vow of stillness now?
Oh, no, I'm just thinking.
Well, you're not paid to do that. What are you thinking about?
Oh, just the way people react to things.
What things?
Oh, like guilt and stuff.
Well, I find the best way to avoid guilt is not get caught.
But do you think there's some secret way of coping with it, though? Like, once you feel guilt, are you stuck with it, or does it go away?
Well, in my experience, you're stuck with it. Especially if it's emotionally based and you can't afford a good therapist.
It's not emotionally based.
What then?
Well, just the kind of thing when somebody's got something that they shouldn't have. You know, it doesn't belong to them, it belongs to somebody else.
Somebody. Have you been naughty?
No, I'm just interested.
Well, maybe that somebody better give whatever it is back. End of guilt.
In the meantime, here's that 20 I owe you.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about that. No, keep it.
No, you take it. You're not exactly made of money.
No, I don't want to.
I'll have it. All bribes gratefully accepted. Don't mind what currency.
Ah, corruption and the corridors of power. I like it.
Are we winning?
Yeah, getting there.
Oh, the storeroom's packed. This is all that stuff. I just tripped over it.
The late Mrs. Murdoch's. I've been hoping someone would come and claim it, but the police haven't been able to find any relatives.
Oh, poor old thing. It must be horrible getting to that age and being all alone in the world.
Yeah, I hope it never happens to me. Got the inventory there, Carmen?
Mrs. Murdoch's?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I haven't done it yet. I got sidetracked with this.
I'll do it.
No, your afternoon's pretty full. Whiz through your filing and then do it, eh? Let's get this out of the way.
Sure.
Hey, how's my best girl?
Fine. How about you?
All the better for seeing you. What are you up to tonight?
Kirsty, what can we do for you? I came over with a message. Dr. McKenna has a meeting, so he'll be late home. Couldn't you have just phoned it through? Felt like a walk.
Well, now you're here, can I get you a drink? Something freshly squeezed, not too chilled?
No, thanks. I better get back to work.
See you later.
You really are a dreadful flirt.
Can I help it? I love women. All of them.
Stevie, it's all coming together, man. TP, she's up for the share of the family project. Plus, there's the possibility of advertising stills work, man. If she gets that, she's really into the big bucks. Man, at this rate, we'll be able to afford a house in no time. I'm sorry, buddy. Any word on Sarah?
I called Carrie before. They're still trying to find a donor for her.
How come?
Well, she's ARH positive, which is cool, but she's also Cal positive.
I've never heard of it.
No, it's a very rare antigen. They only discovered it when she had a bad reaction to the last transfusion.
Hey, they'll be able to find a donor, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Just wish I could help out, you know.
How's Carrie taking all of this?
She doesn't really want to talk about it. Oh, man, I just hate feeling so damn useless.
Stevie, there's not a lot you can do, pal.
Yeah, I know. Just feel bad, you know? Just want to be there for her. Here's the other thing.
What?
Sarah's blood group. It's pretty obvious I'm not the father.
Hey, come on, Steve. That really doesn't matter, does it?
Settle down, guys. It's just a stupid game.
You were pretty pleased when you got that strike before.
Come on, Chuckles, your turn.
Right, we need another strike because we're way behind.
I can't get used to these shoes. Can you, Jenny?
Oi, no distractions in the sidelines, thank you.
Yes! I think it's time we took a break to discuss tactics.
Good idea. Junk food's on me. Do you want some, Nick?
Just this once.
It's nice to have you back, Gina. We've missed you.
Missed my cooking, you mean?
Oh, are you accusing me of cupboard love?
Yep.
Well, it's only partly true.
Well, I suppose Mrs. McKenna doesn't have much time to bake, does she?
No, not often.
Well, you should tell her from me she should. Husbands have to be looked after.
Yes, well, perhaps you'd better tell her, because she's not exactly doing much talking to me at the moment.
Oh, things not good. Talk, Dr. McKenna, you must talk to each other. Believe me, I know what happens when you don't. There's this great big black hole in your relationship just starts disappearing down into it. You know how much my mama talks? Well, hard as it is to believe, she never talked to my father when he was alive. Not about the big things, anyway. And now she can't. I think it's so sad.
Thank you, Gina. I'll remember that.
Oh. Sorry.
Lenny.
Gina, I have something very serious to tell you.
I've got something too.
Good. Then we should both tell each other, no matter how difficult that is or how scared we might feel. You first.
No, you first.
You know that research position in California? Well, they've written to me with an extremely generous offer. And I know that you think that I should stay here. And I'm fairly certain that you think that I should stay here. Unless, of course, you've changed your mind, which, without telling me, if you understand what I mean. I don't want to force you into this, but I would very much like to take up that offer. That is, if you agree. And only if we both agree that it is good for us and for our future. Of course, only if we both agree to that and feel that that is right.
Yes.
Pardon?
I think it's the best idea in the whole world. I'd love to go to California.
You mean that? Honestly?
Honestly, truly, really. There's nothing more I want.
Now be careful. 2 pins and the game's ours.
Look out for the cow! Yes!
Oh, very sporting, you two. Well, you haven't won yet.
I hate these shoes.
Don't worry about the shoes, partner, just bowl. What a partner! What a team! All right!
Who's your friend, Nick?
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see Shortland Street.